Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Shin-Soo Choo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Batting second.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he fouls this one off. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Solak's got it, and there's one gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Lynn's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, number 13.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The first baseman,
Ronald Guzman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Kenna. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
High and deep to left center field. Solak's on the move to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrews. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Lynn is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ramon Laureano goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Robbie Grossman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding forward now, Scott Heineman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Kenna is there, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Trevino. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Chris Davis next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Sean Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. There's Carter Falefa. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Vimael Machin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this 2nd trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now at second base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rougned Odor stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rougned Odor is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers set down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now back, first baseman.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. Chapman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now it's Mark Canha. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nick Solak. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And it's quickly 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in to try it again, Robbie Grossman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Here's Chris Davis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2
No
strikes.
runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is line to left. And the Rangers are in the hit column. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass to baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Jose Trevino is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
The designated hitter.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. Hit in the air down the right field line. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now back.
Here's Rognet Odor now. His previous history with Mike Fiers comes in with 6 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus showing off his range. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So Elvis Andrews the next to bat. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch is popped up. Chapman has a play. 1 out. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. To short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Chopper to short. Andrus has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 0-1 offering. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Ready on 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. A's have to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 2-1.
Leading off for the Rangers, the third base.
Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jose Trevino is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Nick Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Goody, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Vimael Machin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Bounce to first. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 2-1. Standing in, Shin-Soo Choo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Liam Hendricks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Shin-Soo Choo becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Rougned Odor is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A ball and a strike now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Fouled off. Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to...
Chapman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Oakland jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Fiers earns the victory on the mound. Lance Lynn pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.